Good evening, Grievers. Welcome to Smooth Criminal. My name is Tori and I'll be your waitress for the evening. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have started like that because although Smooth Criminal is a true crime comedy podcast and YouTube channel, sometimes I will be covering serious crimes, and a crime that has occurred in the United States in the last, I think, 10 hours or so. When I first read the story, it was a couple of hours old. But a Texas officer has killed a black woman inside her home after a welfare call. And considering Amber Geiger trial was only finalised with her conviction and sentencing 2 weeks ago, it's pretty sad that another story coming out of Texas, this time Fort Worth, is in the news. I'm giving you the information that I've got so far, but this is obviously going to be a developing story and I'm definitely going to follow it. But it's also a very sad story from what I can gather so far. Apparently police were called to the home to do a welfare check. There is webcam footage from the officer entering the home. A neighbour had actually called the police non-emergency line to report that the front door of the home was open, so they just asked for a welfare check. This was on Saturday, and as in Saturday the 12th of October. But with the body cam video that the police have released, 2 officers went to the house and they searched the home from the outside with flashlights. And then one of them shouts, "Put up your hands," or "Put your hands up, show me your hands." And then a shot is fired through the window. And it's incredibly sad because 28-year-old Tatiana Jefferson, it's spelt like Tatiana with an A at the front. I listened to a couple of media conferences and they seem to be saying a Tatiana. She was pronounced dead at the scene. So this poor woman, well, obviously we don't know the full story yet, but it's just, what I can't handle is just how rapidly people are shot. I mean, Amber Geiger claimed, she said, "Put your hands up," even though Joshua Brown, who has also been murdered recently, one of the key witnesses in the Amber Geiger trial, he said he didn't hear her say that at all. He just heard he heard voices and then he heard gunshots. With this one, like, you watch the body cam and it seems to be very quick. It's sort of like, I don't know, like in Australia, we're so bloody laid back. Even our cops are laid back. They'd be like, "Is there anyone in there? G'day, anyone?" Like, they'd stuff around for a while. You wouldn't just put your hands up and then bang. So the police officer doesn't identify himself as police in the video either. Apparently he's been on the force since only April of last year, and he's now been placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation. In the statement, police say that the responding officers saw a person near the window inside the home. The officer fired the single shot after perceiving a threat. Perceiving a threat. Seems to me just the threat is being a human being in a home where they should be safe, and police officers just deciding it's an immediate threat. And another black victim, and in Texas again. It's fascinating to me. I've been following Joshua Brown. I was heavily into Amber Geiger, and now this has happened. This is 2 weeks ago. Amber Geiger was convicted of murder, sentenced to 10 years for the murder of Botham Jean. Pretty much walked into his apartment, decided he was a threat and shot him twice and killed him. And now we've got this story. So I don't know what is going on in Texas, but sorry, I shouldn't say that. Now I know a Texan's going to come on this video and have a crack at me for that. But it just seems that there's some stuff going on in your state that's pretty intense of late. And, I really feel for you guys, but this story's it's just so weird that it's happened so quickly after the Amber Geiger trial was finalised. And then in between that, we had the horrible murder of Joshua Brown. So watch this space. I will provide updates as they come in on the murder of Tatiana Jefferson. Until then, be careful out there and don't get hit by a smooth criminal.